Hey there, I'm the real Jason Duncan. Welcome back to another video for Weekly Wisdom for Business Leaders. This is a new video series that I'm doing in 2021 that's designed to dig into the Proverbs of Solomon and give us some really good wisdom about how we should apply these Proverbs to us as business leaders. And this week is week 8. We're going to look at this concept, impudent people suck. And we're going to use Proverb 9:8 that says this: don't correct the impudent, or they will hate you. Correct the wise, and they will love you. So before we get into what that means and understanding what the word impudent means, I want to talk about Results University. Results University launched on February 22nd. It is the world's premier online educational platform for entrepreneurs and business leaders. And it's designed to deliver courses in entrepreneurship, leadership, sales, financial literacy, and I even do an entire course of electives on spirituality and faith, much of which is this exact content that I go over here on our Weekly Wisdom videos, but I do a lot more deep diving on that. So if you want more information about Results University, please go to resultsuniversity.org and you can download the course catalog. You can look at it. There are 3 different levels of tuition that you can pay depending on what type of experience you want. There's RU Basic, RU Advanced, and RU Masters levels. And the Masters level is the greatest value for the whole experience because you get your own business coach as part of the experience. I hope that you'll go take a look at Results University. Now let's get back to this. All right, so what the heck does impudent mean? I know that's what I thought the first time I read this proverb. Well, according to dictionary.com, an impudent person is characterized by impertinence or effrontery. Well, that doesn't help much either because most of us don't know what impertinence or effrontery means. Well, essentially, these words refer to someone who is shamelessly bold, audacious, or brash. Does that help a little bit? Well, now that that's kind of out of the way, let's dig into what this proverb meant. Have you ever known someone who is cocky or sassy or overly bold? Well, that is an impudent person. Now I want you to think about that person for a minute. Picture him or her in your mind's eye. Now imagine what would happen if you tried to correct him for something he said that was out of place. How would that go? Well, probably not too good. Well, this is the point that Solomon warns us about. He said, these types of people, these impudent people among us, are not good at taking correction. They are offended easily when we try to correct them. And these types of people have no place in any of my companies and probably not yours either. They do not fit our culture. While they may not be welcome in any of my companies or in yours, we cannot eliminate them from our business dealings, unfortunately. And from time to time, we're going to deal with an impudent vendor or customer. And what we must understand is that we must be careful how we interact with them in order to maintain a beneficial relationship. For example, if a potential customer thinks they know more about what we do than we do, well, we got to be careful in our speech when we're educating them on our process and our expertise. And if we aren't careful, we'll inadvertently build up hostility in the relationship, which leads to a loss of a potential sale. Now, on the other hand, this proverb tells us that correcting wise people leads to a deepening of the relationship. It's so easy to see this playing out in real life among great leaders because great leaders are wise people. They do not take offense at being corrected. They welcome it. They grow as a result. Their relationships get deeper each time this occurs. So when we interact with vendors or customers who are wise and we have opportunities to correct their perspective on something, those relationships grow and usually lead to more opportunities to do business. Wisdom works for business. The advice to take from this is to be careful with your words when dealing with impudent people in order to avoid creating hostility in the relationship and thereby losing an opportunity to do business. Also, embrace the wisdom in appropriately correcting wise people as a way to deepen the relationship and thereby increasing opportunities to do more business. Be wise. That's it for our video this week. I'll see you next week, and until then, remember, Jesus is King.